So now we turn to a country that is one of the few that has a 100% qualification record in both the adult and junior Eurovision contests. Okay, yes, I do know that the junior part of that is less impressive because there are no semi-finals, but hey, a record is a record. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on the ESC Harry channel. I hope you're all doing very well indeed. Today, I'm going to be reacting to Ukraine's entry for Junior Eurovision 2025. That's right, Ukraine wrapped up their national selection for Junior Eurovision yesterday at the time of recording. I don't know whether it's called just like Junior Vidbeer or if it's got its own name. To be honest, I don't really follow junior national finals. I have time in my life. I don't have that much time. But in the end, they have made their selection and they are going to be represented by Sofia with the song Motanka. Apologies if I have mispronounced either of those names. Now, I feel like I say this with every country in my Junior Eurovision reactions at the moment, but Ukraine are certainly a heavy hitter when it comes to recent success at Junior Eurovision. They have been in the top 5 the last 2 years, last year finishing in 3rd place with the song Hear Me Now. So with that in mind, I'm very excited to hear what this is like. I have not heard the song, but I've heard good things about it. So hopefully, I mean, I've loved the first 3 songs that I've heard in Junior Eurovision so far this year. Hopefully it's 4 out of 4, because I do love the positivity around Junior. But before we get into the reaction, make sure to like this video if you enjoy it, subscribe if you're new to ESC Harry, and comment down below, what are your thoughts on Ukraine's entry for Junior Eurovision 2025? With that being said, let's get to reacting. So for context, I'll be reacting to the live performance clip just because I prefer to watch music videos rather than live performances. However, this doesn't have one. And I remember last year, the official music video just ended up being the national final performance. So I'm just going to do that here. Anyway, hitting play in 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, intense, dramatic start. Very Ukrainian from the start. This, 20 seconds in, I'm already hooked. This sounds great. Dance drop in there, I believe the first one of the year. No, that's a lie, Netherlands have one. The dance moves from the backing dancers. Very good. And a great voice from Sofia. This is great. Dramatic here. What have they got on the floor? It's like yarns of string, balls of string. Dramatic here. Where's this building to? Another drop? I don't hate if it is. Okay, this build is slightly too long, but I'm going to allow it. There we go, we're on the drop now. It's a very ethnic, very cool drop. I like it. And I love the fast-paced, spoken word-ish nature of the verses here. Very fun, very, like, full of life here. I tell you what, fair play to Sofia, because this is not an easy song to sing, and she is hitting all the notes incredibly. I feel like I'm missing some symbolism here, just by not understanding the Ukrainian, about the balls of string. Someone in the comments, let me know the symbolism there, please. Okay, so this part's the chorus. That's the distinction here. So intense, yet boppy at points and dramatic. Great combo. Oh, we don't have a final drop at the end. I would have actually liked that. You know, just a little closer there. I think that was a bit abrupt. But that being said, still very good. And that was Ukraine's entry for Junior Eurovision 2025. Right, so that was Ukraine's entry for Junior Eurovision 2025. And I have to say, I asked earlier, can it be 4 out of 4 positive Harry Junior Eurovision reviews? Certainly can. Absolutely. 4 out of 4. This is another great entry for Junior Eurovision, I have to say. I would like to apologize for a mistake I made before I reacted. In listening to the song again, I thought, oh, let's listen to the studio version because that might help with the full sound of the instrumental and stuff like that. Turns out that there was a music video for this. Look, just based on previous vidbeers and just junior contests for Ukraine, I just assumed it'd be like a lyric video or something. No, there is actually movement in there, so look, sorry. There is actually a music video for this. But to be honest, I think it was useful that I reacted to the live performance because the live visuals really helped establish, you know, the movements, the story of the song, while, you know, the studio version helped with the full sound and getting the grasp there. So the fact I listened to both, admittedly you only saw one live, but the fact I listened to both I think has complemented my opinion on it quite nicely. What's great about Ukraine's entry compared to the others that I've heard so far is that it really stands out through its unique vibe and ethnic feel that it has. Like, this could only come from a Slavic country, maybe a Poland could send something like this, but definitely from this area of the world, and it feels like a Ukraine entry. So, and that's, you want to complement the two things. You want to have a little bit of the fun, like kid-friendly sound that appeals to Junior Eurovision, but you also, if you can make it ethnic, why not? Let's go ethnic. Let's showcase your country through any contest possible, and Junior Eurovision is one of those countries where you can do that. One of those contests where you can do that, I apologize, not countries. Junior Eurovision is not a country. But on top of that, I don't know where they're finding these kids, but my words, Sofia, another one with such a fantastic vocal. As I said during the reaction, this is not an easy song to sing at all, with a fast-paced spoken word in the verses, and then the big notes she's got to hear in the build-up and the chorus, and then the dances as well, if you want to add that on top of singing. Like, she does amazingly well. Like, this is fantastic for someone of her age. I don't know her exact age, but I mean, admittedly, it's Junior. She's no more than 14 years old, and I don't even think she's that. She might be though. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, it's all fantastic, and fair play to her. Like, it's absolutely fantastic. There's no other word to describe it other than her whole performance, including her great vocal, is just fantastic. The only thing I would say, which is a slight dampener on this song, is the build at times. Now, to clarify, the build, if it was used correctly at various points, is actually really good. It's really good. It matches the dramatic, intense feel that is throughout the song. That being said, I have two issues with it. The first build to the drop, or the first prolonged build, I think is a little bit too long audibly. There was times where I was waiting for the build and it came like 10 seconds after then I thought it was actually arriving. You know, maybe that I would get used to that with time, but that was just something I noticed. And then also at the end, they do the same build and there's no drop at the end. I just think, I appreciate you're restricted to 3 minutes. I completely understand that. But I feel like in terms of I don't want to say correct, but like a typical audibly pleasing song structure, I think that drop at the end, even if you could do it quickly, I think it just would have helped with the song structure and the audible experience listening to the song. That being said, this is still a fantastic entry, and how do I think this will get on? Well, I mean, if Hear Me Now came in third place with, you know, an equally solid song and an equally really visually impressive staging, then let's make that the benchmark for this. Around third, can challenge higher, can maybe slightly be under the, because, you know, this is a very strong year. Who knows, this might be slightly under third. But this is the benchmark for Ukraine. This is where we're looking at for this entry. We're not looking near the bottom of the leaderboard here. We're looking near the top again. 3 top 5 performances for Ukraine in 3 years, not out of the question. And who knows, maybe this will get them their win. Let's not rule it out completely. Because once again, as I mentioned, this is another top quality entry for the Junior Eurovision 2025 lineup. But anyway, that is my thoughts on Ukraine's entry, but remember, my opinion is not the correct one. It is just my opinion. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you think about Ukraine's entry? Do you like it? But remember, if you do not, please be at the very least respectful. These are kids here. We don't want to be mean. Once again, make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you're new to ESC Harry so you do not miss any Junior Eurovision 2025 content. As always, there is a playlist around here where you can see any of my other Junior Eurovision reactions if you haven't already. All that's left me to say is I hope you enjoy this video, and I will see you guys next time for another video on this channel. Take care, guys.